हर ट्रॉफी एक कहानी बताती है और ड्यूरैंड कप खुद एक कहानी है। कहानी जुनून की, कर्व की, हौसले की और उन चैंपियंस की जिन्होंने फुटबॉल को एक नई पहचान दी। और इस बार बारी है एक नई कहानी की, कहानी नए हीरोज की, नए चैंपियंस की। ड्यूरैंड कप, ये है देश का कप। मेनी चैंपियंस, वन लेगेसी। Indian Oil Durand Cup, powered by State Bank of India and Coal India Limited.
Organized by the Indian Armed Forces and supported by the government of West Bengal, live on the Sony Sports Network and Sony Live.
দেশে বিদেশে নির্ভীকতায় সাহসে একটাই নাম প্রকাশে তকমা 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 জানুন জানাতে থাকুন।
As the Indian Oil Durand Cup prepares to script its next glorious chapter, we honor the storytellers who bring its legacy to life, where tradition meets headlines and every kick begins a new story. With this, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to all of you. I am Colonel Amit Kumar Yadav, Nodal Officer, Durand Cup Organizing Committee, and it is my proud privilege to welcome you all to this media interaction event for the 135th edition of the iconic Indian Oil Durand Cup, organized by the Indian Armed Forces and supported by the Government of West Bengal. Organized under the aegis of the Indian Army's Eastern Command on behalf of the three services and Durand Football Tournament Society, this historic tournament continues to hold a special place in the hearts of football lovers across the country and beyond. With a legacy that spans over a century, the Durand Cup stands as a beacon of sporting excellence, military discipline, and national pride. Before we begin the formal proceedings, it is my honor to introduce the distinguished dignitaries gracing today's occasion. We are delighted to have amongst us Dr. Indraneel Khan, Honorable Minister of State, Independent Charge, Department of Youth Services and Sports, and Department of Consumer Affairs, Government of West Bengal. Shri Rajesh Pandey, IAS, Additional Chief Secretary, Department of Youth Services and Sports, and Department of Cooperation, Government of West Bengal. Shri Avinendra Singh, IAS, Secretary Designate, Department of Youth Services and Sports, Department of Cooperation, Divisional Commissioner, Bardhaman District, Government of West Bengal. Amongst the dignitaries from the Indian Army, we have amongst us Lieutenant General Gambhir Singh, Uttam Yudh Seva Medal, Ati Vishisht Seva Medal, Yudh Seva Medal, Chief of Staff, Headquarter Eastern Command, and Chairman Durand Cup Organizing Committee. Major General Dinesh Kumar Singh, Sena Medal, Vishisht Seva Medal, General Officer Commanding Bengal Sub Area and Vice Chairman Durand Cup Organizing Committee. Brigadier Upinder Singh Anand, Sena Medal, BGS Training, Headquarter Eastern Command and Secretary Durand Cup Organizing Committee. We also extend a very warm welcome to our friends from the media who continue to play a vital role in amplifying the reach and relevance of the Durand Cup. Your continued support, widespread coverage, and passionate storytelling have played an instrumental role in taking the legacy of this tournament to every corner of the nation. Ladies and gentlemen, the Durand Cup, Asia's oldest football tournament, has witnessed a journey like no other, shaped by time, tradition, and the spirit of the game. From its early days to its present stature, it has mirrored the evolution of Indian football and the values we hold dear. Now, may I request you all to please turn your attention to the screen for a short audio-visual presentation capturing the rich legacy and transformative and glorious journey of evolution of the Durand Cup over the years. Can we have the AV, please?
The Durand Cup, the oldest football tournament in Asia, a symbol of legacy, honor, and unyielding spirit. Presidents of India have patronized this tournament, making it not just a contest, but a cherished national tradition The Durand Cup now beats strongest in the heart of the East. A celebration bringing together teams from across the country and overseas, inspiring the next generation. Millions united for the love of the beautiful game. The guidance of our Chief of Defence Staff and the 3 service chiefs and their confidence in the stewardship of the Eastern Command of the Indian Army has helped the Durand Cup rise to new heights, bigger, pulsating and more competitive. In 2025, history came full circle when the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces revived the tradition of presenting the President's Cup at Rashtrapati Bhavan to the champions, reinforcing the bond between the tournament, the people and the highest office of the nation.
My first big break came because of Durand Cup. I used to play for a club called City Club. When they go to Durand Cup, they not only going to think about their own games, but they also go and watch other teams perform. But the last 5-6 years has been amazing. And I think I genuinely want to congratulate the Indian Army and everyone involved, bringing back the Durand Cup in the way it is right now. You know, because when I started my career, Durand was huge. Once again, I want to congratulate the Indian Army and everyone involved who have tirelessly worked to revive the tournament.
This year, in its 135th edition, the Indian Oil Durand Cup 2026, powered by State Bank of India and Coal India Limited, organized by the Indian Armed Forces and supported by the government of West Bengal, is being held at the Vivekananda Yuva Bharati Kridangan and the Kishore Bharati Kridangan, Kolkata, where 8 teams would battle it out for glory and the 3 coveted trophies for the winners. The Durand Cup is part of our footballing soul. The Durand Cup isn't just history, it's the future of Indian football. Pride, passion and pure football. That's the Durand Cup. Many champions, one legacy.
Extravaganza starts off. As the Chief of Staff had mentioned that we didn't want the football fever to end after FIFA World Cup. So it's a small endeavor on the side of Government of West Bengal and Indian Armed Forces that Durand Cup is there for the citizens of Kolkata. I also want to take this opportunity to tell the media that and the people of West Bengal and Northeast that as Chief of Staff had mentioned that this came to Eastern Command in 2019 and the initial thing was till 2027, but the Chief of Defence Staff and the 3 chiefs have agreed to extend this till 2032 and that decision will be taken thereafter. So it is something that all of us need to be proud of, that it has got the kind of support and the tournament has grown over the years that it continues in this part of our nation. 25th July, the kickoff derby, and I'm now specifically mentioning about Kolkata. 16th and 17th of July or August would be the quarterfinals, 19th will be the semi-finals, and 25th will be the finals. And anybody's guess which 2 teams make it to the final and eventual trophy winner. You are aware, apart from the 3 old war horses, that is Mohun Bagan, East Bengal and Mohun Sporting, which are part of Kolkata amongst the 2 groups. In addition, we have South United, we have Samleshwari Football Club, we have Bagpat Football Club, and in addition, 2 Uniformed Forces Club, that is the CISF and Indian Army. So these are the 8 teams which are divided into 2 groups which will be battling it out in the wonderful city of Kolkata. Chief of Staff and the Additional Chief Secretary both had mentioned about the civil-military fusion. Though I would like to differ from the Additional Chief Secretary's remark, though it is his last day, that government of West Bengal plays a small role. No, it plays a huge role. If it was not for the support of government of West Bengal here and the other places where I think the state governments play a bigger role in organizing this, we are just conducting, but the state support is essential to how this tournament is conducted. So would like to thank the government of West Bengal for it.
ঢালাই হোক বা ভিত, এই সিমেন্টেরই হবে জিত। শহর থেকে গ্রাম নির্মাণে একটাই নাম, রাশমি সিমেন্ট। এবার নির্মাণ হবে সুপারহিট।
That we are witnessing, in fact, with the advent of this new government, the first civil and military administration coming together to organize what the people of West Bengal love most after Rasgulla, that's football. And with the FIFA World Cup fever yet to get away from us, I think it's the best time to start the Durand Cup, and we are very much thankful to the Indian Army, specifically the Eastern Command, for choosing Kolkata for both the inauguration as well as the final of this prestigious 135th edition of the Durand Cup. Since 1888, you know, the legacy of Durand Cup, the history of Durand Cup, and the glory of Durand Cup that has come back to the city of joy, the city of Kolkata, and with the double engine government, the double engine governance as well, we are going to witness the grandest ever Durand Cup in the history of this entire tournament. I am very much thankful to Lieutenant General Sri Gambhir Singh Ji, the Honorable Chief of Staff, Headquarters, Eastern Command, as well as the Chairman of the Durand Cup Organizing Committee. Very much thankful to Major General Dinesh Kumar Singh, the GOC Bengal Sub-Area and Vice Chairman of the Durand Cup Organizing Committee, and who has been consistently prodding us to get into the act as soon as we got into, as soon as on the very day, I think I took charge, the very next day, we had the first meeting of the Durand Cup, and from then on, the focus has been towards making Durand Cup 2026, the 135th edition, the grandest ever Durand Cup tournament in its history. I am very much thankful to my Department of Youth Services and Sports, with such a senior person like the Honorable Additional Chief Secretary, Sri Rajesh Pandeyji, helming at the helm of affairs, and with our incoming Sri Abhinandra Singh Ji, the Secretary, the incoming Secretary, he is going to take charge after this press meet only, and he is here today. And our entire department officials, along with the government of West Bengal departments like PWD, Transport Department, School Education Department, Kolkata Police, Kolkata Corporation, Public Health Engineering Department, Information and Cultural Department, all coming together to make this Durand Cup the grandest ever. আমি খুব ধন্যবাদ জানাই যে আমরা 16টা ম্যাচ পাচ্ছি এবারের ডুরান্ড কাপে কলকাতাতে, যুব ভারতী ক্রীড়াঙ্গন এবং কিশোর ভারতী ক্রীড়াঙ্গন মিলিয়ে 16টা ম্যাচ পাচ্ছি। আমরা বিশ্বকাপ দেখেছি, তো বিশ্বকাপে ফিফা ওয়ার্ল্ড কাপে আমরা যেটা দেখে যাচ্ছি যে আমরা সবাই গলা ফাটিয়েছি, কেউ স্পেনের জন্য, কেউ আর্জেন্টিনার জন্য, কেউ ব্রাজিলের জন্য, কেউ পর্তুগালের জন্য, কিন্তু এবার আমাদের সময় এসছে ইন্ডিয়ান ফুটবলের জন্য চিয়ার করার। লেটস চিয়ার ফর ইন্ডিয়ান ফুটবল, লেটস চিয়ার ফর আওয়ার ইন্ডিয়ান ফুটবলার্স। আমি আহ্বান করব আপনারা প্রত্যেকে স্টেডিয়ামে আসুন, 16টা ম্যাচ আমরা পাচ্ছি। ইনঅগারেশন সেরিমনি যেমন হচ্ছে, ডার্বি দিয়ে শুরু হচ্ছে, তেমনই আমাদের সেরকম একটা ফাইনাল আমরা দেখতে চলেছি। আমি বলবো যে প্রথম ম্যাচ থেকে শেষ ম্যাচ অবধি আমাদের যারা ফুটবলার্স আছে, লেটস এনকারেজ দেম অ্যান্ড গিফট, আমরা প্রত্যেকে মিলে let's gift our footballers a packed stadium in each and every match of this Durand Cup. This is my fervent plea to all the football lovers, the sport lovers of West Bengal. আর এবার আপনাদের সুবিধার্থে আমরা টিকিটিং নিয়ে এটা প্রত্যেকবার আমাদের মানুষের অনেকে আমাকে সাজেশন দিয়েছিলেন অনেকে ফেসবুকের মধ্যে দিয়েছেন, কেউ টুইটারের মধ্যে দিয়েছিলেন, কেউ মেল করেছিলেন। আমি পুরো বিষয়টা নিয়ে আমাদের ডিপার্টমেন্টের সঙ্গে কথা বলেছিলাম এবং তারপর আমি ধন্যবাদ জানাই দ্য ইন্ডিয়ান আর্মি অ্যান্ড দ্য ডিপার্টমেন্ট অফ ইউথ সার্ভিসেস অ্যান্ড স্পোর্টস। আমরা সকলে মিলে একসাথে মিলে উই হ্যাভ স্টার্টেড উইথ দিস পেপারলেস টিকিটস ফর দ্য ফার্স্ট টাইম এভার। আর কখনোই স্ট্যাম্পিং নিয়ে ছোটাছুটি টিকিট যেটা আছে সেটা নিয়ে ডাইরেক্ট আপনি স্টেডিয়ামে যাবেন, ছোটাছুটি করতে হবে না স্ট্যাম্পিং এর জন্য আর ডিপার্টমেন্টে। সো ইজ অফ গোয়িং টু দ্য স্টেডিয়াম হয়ে গেছে, তেমনই আমাদের প্রত্যেককে কাম টু দ্য স্টেডিয়াম অ্যান্ড এনজয় ফুটবল।
Look